The Kerch Bridge in temporarily occupied Crimea was closed to traffic after reports of night explosions, the Crimean Wind Telegram channel reports. As noted, a channel associated with the security forces of the Russian Federation indicates that the reason for the long closure was a technical inspection of the bridge structures. Those on the bridge and in the inspection zone are asked to remain calm and follow instructions. In a chat related to the operation of the Kerch Bridge, local users are massively expressing concern about the situation. So, there are grounds for inspecting the structures, they may be damaged. Our source reports that there was a sea drone attack on the bridge in the morning, writes Crimean Wind. Krymskyi Veter reported, citing satellite imagery in the radar range, that electronic warfare systems near the Crimean Bridge are not operational. There are 18 barges forming a boom barrier near the bridge on the Black Sea side. It happened after Ukrainian drone attack destroyed billions of dollars worth of Russian aircraft stationed at bases across the country, including at locations as far away as Siberia, in what Kiev claims is its longest-range assault of the war. The spectacular operation, known as Spiderweb, was prepared in secret over 18 months. Ukraine's agents moved short-range drones and explosives inside Russia before they were launched remotely for a coordinated strike on Sunday that was intended to strike at Moscow's air superiority. Ukraine's SBU said the strikes damaged 41 planes used against Ukraine, though the full extent of the damage remained unclear. Among those it claimed to have hit were A-50 surveillance planes, the supersonic Tu-160 and Tu-22 bombers, and the massive Tu-95s, which were developed to carry nuclear bombs and now launch cruise missiles. Ukraine has launched another massive drone attack against Russia. The coordinated assault targeted military and industrial facilities in 8 regions across Russia's western border, causing infrastructure damage and residential fires. Drone attacks on Russian military bases and oil refineries are aimed at disrupting Russia's military capabilities, logistics, and war-funding abilities, according to Euromaidan press media outlet. This also comes after a successful Ukrainian spiderweb operation on June 1 that targeted 4 Russian military airbases deep inside Russian territory. The Security Service of Ukraine used 117 AI-powered FPV drones, smuggled into Russia hidden in trucks. The attack reportedly destroyed and damaged over 40 strategic aircraft, including Tu-95 and Tu-22M3 bombers and A-50 radar planes, used in attacks on Ukrainian cities. The operation inflicted an estimated $7 billion in damage, hitting about 34% of Russia's strategic missile carriers at their bases. Russia's Ministry of Defense announced that its air defense systems intercepted 162 Ukrainian drones. Russian officials reported shooting down 57 drones over Kursk, followed by 31 over Belgorod Oblast and 27 over Lipetsk Oblast. Smaller numbers were intercepted over Voronezh 16, Bryansk 11, Ryazan 11, Oryol 6, and Tambov 1 regions. 2 additional drones were reportedly downed over occupied Crimea. Voronezh Oblast experienced infrastructure damage when a high-voltage wire broke on the M4 Don highway. Governor Alexander Gyuzov reported broken windows in houses and vehicles but stated there were no civilian casualties among the 15 drones intercepted in the region. Local residents reported attacks on the Borisoglebsk military airfield, which houses an aviation repair plant previously targeted in January 2025, according to Russian independent media Astra. In Lipetsk Oblast, a drone crashed behind a 3-story apartment building in Lebedyen, causing a fire and shattering windows from the blast wave. Local reports suggested drones attempted to target the Novolipetsk metallurgical plant NLMK industrial plant that produces steel. In Kursk, Governor Alexander Hinstein reported damage to residential buildings and other structures, however this information is not verified. Debris from intercepted drones struck the upper floors of a 9-story apartment building on Dmitrov Street, damaging at least 2 apartments. 2 houses in the city's private sector caught fire, though no official casualty reports were released at the time. The city of Ryazan experienced more than 10 explosions during the night, according to local telegram channels. Regional authorities reported damage to vehicles and residential building windows. Ukraine Security Service, the SSU, downed 41 Russian strategic aircraft with an estimated cost of $7 billion at 4 military airfields in the rear of Russia, the head of service Lieutenant General Vasyl Malyuk said on Monday. Among the 41 destroyed warplanes are A-50s, 2 95s, 2 22M3s, and 2 160s used in Russia's long-range strikes across Ukraine. Malyuk stated that the downing of Russian bombers were carried out upon instruction of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski, who personally supervised the operation that was prepared by the security service. Malyuk described the operation as a retaliation, emphasizing that we'll continue to do everything possible to protect Ukraine and stop Russian shelling. Codenamed Pavyutinya or Spiderweb, the operation had been prepared for more than a year and a half. As a result, the SSU drones worked on targets at 4 Russian military airfields at once: Belia, Dyagilevo, Olynya and Ivanova, Malyuk clarified. Overall, 34% of strategic cruise missile carriers at Russia's main airfields were struck. It was not just a crushing blow to enemy aircraft, but a serious slap in the face to the power and terrorist nature of the Russian Federation, Malyuk stressed. The operation, Pavyutina, took place simultaneously in 3 time zones and was extremely complex from a logistical point of view. First, FPV drones were sent to Russia and hidden in wooden houses. At the right moment, the roofs of the houses were remotely removed and the drones flew to hit designated Russian bombers. In accordance with the laws and customs of war, we have worked out absolutely legitimate targets, military airfields and aircraft that bomb our peaceful cities. So we are actually demilitarizing the Russian Federation, because we are destroying military targets. And our strikes will continue as long as Russia terrorizes Ukrainians with missiles and shaheeds, Malyuk stated. Thanking the security service members involved in the operation, Malyuk pledged to respond to Russian terror and destroy the enemy everywhere, at sea, in the air and on the ground. And if necessary, we will get them out from under the ground. Earlier, Zelenski said that the coordination center for the Spiderweb operation was located near one of the FSB's departments.